Alright, guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm about to share with you something very important that can skylight, that could really change your trading venture. So, this is what people don't want you to know. This is what your mentors, people mentoring you, do not want you to know. But once you understand what I'm about to teach you, your trading life will change. The way you view trading would be different. It will put you in a different position. Even as you are trying to formulate your strategy, this will be very, very helpful for you. So just stick around without wasting much of your time. Let's get into the video. So I want to tell you a dark truth about the Forex market. If you're a beginner, this is going to be very helpful for you. So let me just get my toolbox. Let me so in the forex industry, there are three people that I want you to know. There's A. Let me just use capital letter A there. So there's A, and also let me get this two there. So let me just highlight this guy. So we've got this guy here. Ah shit, I cannot see the text. Okay, so let me just remove this box. So there's A, and let me also get B. Let me also write there's B there. B, and there's C. This I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you because this might change your whole view. This might change your whole view. Alright, okay, so we have A, B, and C. So now here is the thing. Have you ever wondered? Let me just get the let me just take back this chat below. What if your entrance what if you entered, let me get this position here. So what if, let me just get this long position. As I earlier said, this video is very important for you. Do not miss this video out. Okay, so what if you entered from this position? Or maybe, have you ever wondered, when you buy, the market sells. When you sell, the market buys. Why is it like that? If you're a beginner, you have those questions in mind and you probably want to understand why is it like that. All right, so the thing is, what do they have that we do not know? So guys, let me just go back to if you look at this chart here, as forex traders, the whole industry, multi-trillion industry, is based on liquidity. Liquidity is what makes the market move. Now, me and you do not know where the liquidity is. We only expect where liquidity is. So we can expect that at this low here, there's liquidity, and this high there, there's some sort of liquidity, right? Uh, if you trade FVGs, you might say in between there's some liquidity as well, right? But now, so if I was to enter this market, right? Let me just get my two hit this side. Let me get my horizontal ray. So this is the horizontal ray that I'm having. So if I was to place my horizontal ray on this line and say, you know what, guys, I'm trying to enter. If I was trading trend lines, I would say immediately this position, I would like to enter a long position, target the above high, right? So they say my stop loss would be here. My stop loss will be down this trend line. Let me just get this two and push it below here, and I would say my take profit will be above this line. So that's a 2.37. That's the risk reward ratio. Now guys, here's the thing. We expect where the liquidity is. So now there's this interaction. If I go behind, there's past data. So this past data that you are seeing is recorded, right? Is recorded every interaction that we have, us, the novice traders, the big institutions, the banks, the hedge funds, the non-commercials, the commercials, right? They have this information, right? So And as well, what is happening right here, everything where we're putting our stop losses, right? These people know where we are putting our stop losses. And as I earlier said, these people are A. This you can do your homework, you can Google this, you can try finding out whatsoever you would want to find out. So these people A, they know they have these records. They know where we've put our stop losses. They know where we are entering. They know our exit points, right? So this information they have everything, guys. I don't know if you're following me. The question was at first, why is it that when we buy, the market sells, when we sell, the market buys? Right? That's the question. So now here's the explanation. A, this nigga A knows he has everything stored, right? He knows what's going on there. So now, if he knows, what happened is this guy, let me get my path to. So this guy A, what he does is very crazy. So this A gets this information and he sells it. You know, I really don't know if he sells. If selling is a little more propagandous or maybe it's more extreme, but he provides it to this guy B. B is a large institution. So us guys, we assume, all right, the lows here, this is where the liquidity is. The highs we expect to be liquidity. But these people, they, they know that in the middle, this is where the liquidity is. This is where the orders are. They know. So they provide this to B. And B is a large institution that knows now, okay, so this is what's going on, right? We know this is where they've put their stop losses. So having that in mind, guys, if you know you about to make money in this industry and you know where your friends are, see, this is a game. It's about being clever than the other guy. It's about trying to outplay the system. Wow, what would you do really? So if this guy wants to make money, right? So what this guy B does, what B does, what does, whatever, however you want to say. So this guy knows where we've put our orders and of course. So what he does is he stomps us out. He makes us lose money. Are you following me, guys? He makes us lose. Bruh, he knows this is where stop loss is. So how do I take you out? What B does, these are large institutions. After being provided with this information, they make sure they push prices down below this blue line. Push prices below this blue line. Everyone who put the stop losses is out. And basically, the market moves due to liquidity. So now, if this there is liquidity and he stomps us out, which means he has more fuel to push the market up. So, which brings us to the question, why does the market sell when we buy? Why does the market buy when we sell? Because he knows where we've put our stop losses, he knows our entry, he knows our exit points. Okay, so I hope that was loud and clear. So now, as you are formulating your strategy, we know now that B, this guy, some refer to him as a smart money, or whatever you want to call it, right? So after knowing this, how can we be profitable? We can only be profitable by following what B does. We can only be profitable by following what B does. And B, what happens when B is in the market? There's a lot of signs that B is in the market, right? Mm, and there's a lot of momentum, a lot of candles, right? There's stop hunts, there are a lot of varieties, and people have come up with dozens methods, ways, techniques of how they can perceive and understand that B is in the market. So the only thing we can do is make money with B. So this is why you have to choose your strategy based on this information that I'm providing to you. So the question is, why does the market sells when we buy? Why does the market buy when we sell? Is because these people already know where we've put our entries, our exits, our stop losses. They already know. They know where the liquidity is in the market. So it's very easy for them to take us out. So guys, this So this brings us to the point, second part, which says we need to trade with B. And B, where we have the term algo concept. This is where algo concepts come in play. So now, guys, if you want to understand as we break down every inch of this algo, as we understand and try to formulate strategies that we trade with them instead of against them, as they say, your trend is your friend. Remember, follow my YouTube channel to get to. I hope I'll be the guy that changes your life forever. You know, it will be my pleasure. And thank you very much for clicking on this YouTube video. I hope that you drop your comments in the section down below if you have any questions. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm out.